Hey guys, Greg Peters here from Keep the Light On. Forgot to do a video last week, but here I am. And guess what? Reading Ephesians 1 again. But this time it's more of a personal message because this needs to be said. And I just want to share a part of my life that not many people outside of my old church family and my immediate family knows about. My mom and dad, my brothers, my wife, but it has to do with Ephesians 1 verse 4, the first part of it, which says that you were chosen before the foundation of the world. That means that God has a plan for you because he loves you and he cares for you. When I was in my mid-teens, I had met a girl on a camping trip with my youth group. She was from another church from about 4 hours away. And we started a long-distance relationship that summer, and I fell in love. Looking back at it now, just remembering that, it seems kind of ridiculous, but I'm not demeaning that at all. That's it happened to me. I was young and in love, and she was my world. And a few months later, it fell apart. And it caused me to go into a deep depression. At home, my older brothers, they also didn't treat me very well. They never let me grow up. I was the little kid all the time. And I ended up trying to take my own life because I didn't think life was worth it anymore. And I know that my situation and my story, what prompted that suicide attempt was very small in comparison to what young people and older people are going through nowadays. Abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, abandonment, online bullying, and much more. I understand the vastness of it all. I've never lived it, and I will come forward and say that I've never lived through that myself. But I wanted to share my story because God had a plan for me. Even when I was young and naive in life, and he saved me. He reached down, and one of the pills that I had taken, I threw up the next day, and it was completely whole. And I firmly believe that if that had been allowed to go through my system to break down, that would have been the end of me. But God had and still has a plan for my life, a purpose for my life. And so young people, older people, like, whatever you're going through, whatever struggles you're going through, God sees. God wants you to call out for him, to him, and because he loves you. He cares for you. He doesn't want to see you going through this alone, and he wants you to cry out. He wants you to come near to him. The Bible says that if we draw near to him, he will draw near to us. So I encourage you, with everything that is within me, whoever you are who's hearing this, even if I just touch one person with this message, you are not worthless. You are not a mistake. You are not just a piece of garbage thrown aside. You are loved by someone. And if it's not someone in your immediate family, if you are going going through physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, whatever it is, whatever life is throwing at you, that you feel that you're worthless and that you just can't go on, I encourage you to get help. Seek counsel. Ultimately seek God. Because He loves you so much. I love you. And there's so much more for you in life. Don't throw it away. Keep the light on.